America has a big problem with incredibly weak, overly sensitive men that feel that any piece of art, movie, TV show, book, or video game that features anyone who lives a life that is in any way different from their own must and should be destroyed. And we have an example today, the new DLC for Horizon Forbidden West. If you're not familiar with the game, this DLC is available on PS5. It's a video game that set in the far future that involves robotic dinosaurs. It's sort of like a caveman sci-fi thing. Great game, and it's had multiple expansions. This one, though, is being utterly destroyed on Metacritic because it dared to feature a scene in which Aloy, the main character, can choose to kiss a woman named Seyka. That's it. I want to be very clear. That's it. Kisses her. Also, it's made up. They're basically cartoon characters in a video game. It's not real, wouldn't be wrong if it was, but it's not. And that's all it took for comments like this from Alarfa to say spreading filth and rot in games and spreading the agendas of the Western world has become intolerable. It's a kiss, okay? The reason that I put a 0 is that they did not respect conservative areas and stores that have different policies. So to respect conservative areas, you should pretend that the only sorts of people that ever kiss is a man and a woman. That's it. If you acknowledge the reality that that is not the only way that that works, you don't respect conservative areas. This one, enough with the politics agendas. Learn from Japanese studios like From Software how to focus on gameplay and story, not all the crap. You ruined another beloved game for me, thanks Sony. It was ruined. He couldn't play, by the way, they don't have to kiss. They don't. You would have to choose to make them kiss. And it's ruined because apparently, given the choice, he can't stop himself from making them kiss and then he feels shame for it. We've got this one person who's complaining about a prior 0 out of 10 review being deleted and is screaming about how this is unnecessary DLC to convert Aloy into girls. It goes on and on. We'll get to more of them, but you cannot have a gay kiss. You cannot have a female protagonist without Metacritic user reviews inevitably being bombarded in this way. We have often acknowledged, as many on the right do, that America has a problem of masculinity, and I believe you're seeing it right there. JR, what do you think?
Crazy. I'd like to know how this quick scene of two, as you said, animated women kissing for a second, what does that do? Because it's about kids, I thought. I don't know. Maybe it's just about how angry they are and they can't play the game anymore. So what is it that it's doing to you? What if there's a gay kid or a gay adult playing this game and then they see a man and a woman kiss? Does that make them straight? Because according to the way this works, if you see it, you become it. So if you see it, shouldn't that switch you right back? How does this whole thing work? I'm clueless. I don't know how it works. Oh, by the way, what if a boy watches two girls kiss? Does that make him like boys or does that make him like girls? And let's keep it real. All of us grown up have seen how much boys like to talk about seeing two women kiss. And then we see how grown ass men talk about how they love seeing two women kiss. Damn it, there's a whole porn section about watching two women do all kinds of stuff. And guess who likes that? Straight men. Yeah, why is it that we keep talking about how two women kissing is gonna turn someone gay when that's been the staple of straight men horning themselves over two women kissing, which in my personal opinion, I've never understood being turned on by that. But that's just me. You know what I don't do when I hear two guys talking about two women kissing? I don't go, ew, what's the matter with you? I just think to myself, I'm not interested in that.
JR, I very reasonably run up on him saying, get your politics agendas out of here. That's what I say. People are pointing out, by the way, I haven't played a lot of From Software games. I played and beat Elden Ring, but people are saying that in Dark Souls, I think it was, there's a coffin you can lay in that literally changes your gender. I didn't know that. And apparently they have LGBTQ characters in some of their games. K-Chan points out, don't tell them about Mass Effect. Yeah, there's plenty of same-sex relations in Mass Effect. You know why? Because same-sex relationships exist and art reflects reality. That's it. It's no more complicated than that. Again, do they believe that gay people should boycott any game that has a straight kiss? No, that would they're not even saying that because that would require actually thinking through what it is that they're saying. They believe that this is strength. It is a massive failure on the part of probably some parents, but in a larger sense, our society and our media that a generation of men can be raised that think that all of this pathetic, hateful whining is strength. It is not. This is utter ignorant weakness, and American men cannot thrive until we get past this BS.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.